FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, is an agency that leads international efforts to defeat hunger. FAO is also a source of knowledge and information and helps developing countries to improve agriculture, forestry and fisheries practices, trying to achieve food security for everyone. In this context, in 1974, FAO set up an initiative called AGRIS to make information on agriculture research globally available. AGRIS is a collection of more than 4 million of bibliographic records, and it is one of the most important worldwide information systems in the agricultural domain. AGRIS serves 1 million pages a month, with more than 250,000 users accessing the system every month. Thus, it has a strong and very important audience. The main problem is that bibliographic records are often static and don't contain sufficient information to the user, in particular if the annotation does not include the full text of the publication. Users, and especially researchers, are interested in the entire content of a publication and not only in its abstract. To allow users to access the full text of a publication and all the information the web knows about a specific research area in the agricultural domain, we developed OpenAGRIS. OpenAGRIS is a web application entirely based on RDF that aggregates information from different sources to expand the AGRIS knowledge about a topic or a document. Converting AGRIS records to RDF, we generated 100 million triples, which are linked to a lot of other datasets, such as the Wikipedia, Nature.com, World Bank, the Geopolitical Ontology, and also the FAO Fisheries dataset. The interlinking to all these sources of information is realized by the usage of AgriVoc as a backbone. AgriVoc is a 30-year-old multilingual vocabulary containing more than 40,000 concepts in 22 languages and published as linked open data. In the video, you can now see the OpenAGRIS homepage, which contains some statistics and some other information. You can query OpenAGRIS by using the bar on the top. Let's assume that we want to look for salmonid viruses in Japan. The result page will show a list of publications about this topic, while on the right frame there is the research area of all the results, obtained by faceting AgriVoc keywords in the documents returned by our query. If you click on one of the results, you will get the Meshup page, in which the document is interlinked to a lot of other datasets by querying some Sparkle endpoints or web services. In the middle of the page, there is the information about the document, together with the AgriVoc keywords and the data about the journals that contain the article. In the external frames, there is some knowledge extracted from the web about the topics contained in the article. Sources of information are Google to retrieve the full text of the article or information about the authors, Nature.com to retrieve related articles, the Wikipedia to read Wikipedia definitions and also to edit Wikipedia itself, the Geopolitical Ontology to obtain information about the country, and so over. Clicking on the RDF button allows you to access the OpenAGRIS RDF. We are still developing the tool to add new features, interlinking to other datasets, and allowing the discovery of all the information the web knows about a research area in the agricultural sector.